Hey, what is going on, Keap users? Greg Jenkins here from House Monkey Pod. And as you probably know, the campaign builder is the backbone of Keap's power. It is the automation engine inside of the Keap platform, but it's not without its quirks and nuances. Now, recently I saw a user post a troubleshooting style question because they had run into what I believe is a pretty common gotcha inside of Keap. So I want to highlight that scenario here to show you what tripped them up so that you can avoid this same stumbling block when you're building campaigns for your own business. Let's take a look. Okay, so here is the scenario. This user, her name was Tanya, asked a question that sort of amounted to this. I've created a simplified setup. They sell two different packages, a 1-hour consulting session or a 4-hour consulting session. And before the individual who buys those items can attend the consulting session, we have an intake questionnaire that we need them to submit. So if you buy the 1-hour session, you get put into this sequence that says, hey, please fill out the pre-consult questionnaire. We need to capture some details about you to make sure that your consultation is as effective as possible. And then a similar process for somebody who buys the 4-hour package. It's actually the same questionnaire that we're driving them to, but we just frame things a little bit differently because we're referencing what they purchased and the experience that they're about to deliver. Now, here's the twist. The questionnaire that we're asking them to fill out is actually a Google form because we need some additional details. We need them to upload some documents, and we wanted to be able to easily report on the different types of things that come in there. So we just chose to use Google Forms. And the way that that form submission is mapped back to Keap is through a tag that Zapier applies, letting us know that they have completed this questionnaire. Okay, so if you're with me to this point, that's the context. Once the questionnaire is completed, we then have separate onboarding experiences. Reminders for the 1-hour call or reminders for the 4-hour call. And those are different because they purchased different things. Now, if you are a longtime Keap user, you probably already see the challenge that we are highlighting here. But here's what I want to illustrate. If somebody buys the 4-hour session, right, they're going to be in this sequence here. And then if they fill out the questionnaire, the challenge is that we only want them to go into this sequence, the reminders for the specific product that they purchased, the 4-hour consulting block. But because this tag goal is the same, right? It's listening for the questionnaire completed tag, and this one is as well. What's actually going to happen is the contact will achieve both goals and then go into both sequences. So let's demo that quickly here. We've got Albus Dumbledore, who is the contact that purchased that 4-hour consulting block. Let's go ahead and add him or add the questionnaire completed tag. Apply. And then in just a moment here, when we refresh this campaign, we should see that Albus is no longer in this sequence and is instead in this sequence, but also this one. So let's refresh. And you can see that Albus has jumped into both of those sequences. And the reason for that is because Albus achieved these two goals at the same time. Now, this is where the gotcha comes in. A lot of people think that contacts can only achieve the goals that they are directly or indirectly attached to. But that's not actually the case. Because this is all built on the same campaign canvas, a contact can achieve any goal in this campaign if they are anywhere on this canvas. So I know why the user built it this way. They probably set up one of these and then they just made a duplicate, right? It's the same experience. But you could prevent this challenge by building these as separate campaigns. So setting one up here and then making a copy of it, right? And having separate campaigns. But because they are in the same campaign canvas, this goal by default can be achieved by contacts in this campaign. And this goal by default can be achieved by contacts in this campaign. And somebody who's in this sequence is in this campaign. So any goal on this canvas, they are eligible to achieve. Now, in trying to redesign this solution, or trying to redesign this campaign, there are a few options for how you might configure it. Like I mentioned, you could break these up so that they are in separate campaigns entirely. That would resolve it because the contact could only achieve the goal for the campaign canvas that they are in. But another way to fix this, another way to resolve it, would be to consolidate the two goals into one. So to have one questionnaire completed campaign, and then to have a decision diamond branch them into the subsequent automation. But in order to do that, we have to know which package they purchased. And so in these sequences, well, you could see that they were already tagging them. Bought the 1 hour session, and over here, bought the 4 hour session. So let's go ahead and set up the decision diamond to route them into the subsequent sequences with that logic. The tags contain bought the 1 hour session. And then down here, we can actually import the rules from that top sequence just to simplify things and update this second one to bought, nope, we're going to spell it the right way, bought 4 hour package. Okay, and that actually might have taken just as long as if I built the rule from scratch, but you get the idea. We've got our rules configured. Now, this would resolve it if the contact only buys one of these and only does it once. But we might run into a scenario where they buy the 1 hour session and they go through successfully, and then later they buy the 4 hour package because we knocked it out of the park for them, right? So if that was the case, we need to do a couple of things. We need to remove the questionnaire completed tag, provided you do want them to take the questionnaire again, but we need to remove the questionnaire completed tag. So let's go ahead and do that. Remove questionnaire completed here. And then we also want to remove the other purchase tag, right? So in the 1 hour consult sequence, we're going to remove the bought 4 hour package tag. And in the 4 hour package tag, we're going to remove the questionnaire completed tag. Questionnaire completed. And the bought 1 hour session tag. And the reason we do that is twofold. We remove the questionnaire completed tag so that it can be reapplied when they submit the questionnaire again. And we remove the purchase tag when they buy the 1 hour one, we remove the 4 hour tag. And when they buy the 4 hour one, we remove the 1 hour tag, so that when they go through this decision diamond, they only have the tag that they received most recently. So if you buy the 1 hour session, you'll go through successfully, and then later if you buy the 4 hour session, it'll remove the 1 hour tag, so this time when you go through, you only get the reminders for the product you have purchased most recently. So I hope that that makes sense. That wasn't actually part of the initial scenario, but in thinking through the new campaign structure, I wanted to make sure that we forecasted any potential wrinkles that it may create and give you potential solutions for that as well. One final method that could fix this as well, it would be creating separate questionnaires. Is just setting up separate Google Forms, one for your 1 hour consult, one for your 4 hour consult, and then applying 2 different tags. So that would have also alleviated the concern of triggering both follow-ups and your automation there. Okay, so that is the gotcha. If this was news to you, drop a comment, let me know that you just learned something, or if it is review, hopefully it validates something that you already knew. If you have questions like this about your own campaign builder scenarios, check out the OG membership, a private MonkeyPod community where you can ask unlimited Q&A style questions for Keap or any of the tech tools you use throughout your business. And if you want more training on the campaign builder specifically, check out the Advanced Automations Complete Collection, free to all Keap users inside of the Keap Academy platform. That is it for now. Thanks for watching. Take care. Oh, still here, I see. Well, that must be because you are looking to subscribe to the MonkeyPod YouTube channel. Or maybe you're looking to watch the next recommended MonkeyPod video. Should be right about here. Check it out. Peace.